I love relaxing on the tropical beaches of Brunei. No taxes, no jobs. Wait, no jobs? What's going on here? Welcome to Brunei, a tiny nation on the southeast island of Borneo. Borneo is also home to the countries of Malaysia and Indonesia. Borneo and Brunei are mostly covered in thick jungle, and Brunei is only a small part of the island, covering an area comparable to the US state of Delaware. It's only a home to around 500,000 people, most of which practice Islam. It was ruled as a colony by the UK for almost a century. During this time, it was fiercely attacked and controlled by the Japanese Empire during World War II. But why did the British and Japanese care so much about this tiny piece of land? While Brunei's land isn't that special, its shoreline is home to some of the largest oil and gas fields in the world. The oil business isn't new to Brunei. The British first started doing some exploratory drilling in 1899, and one of Brunei's largest oil fields, the Seri field, was discovered in 1929. Brunei's oil made the UK rich and has fueled modernization in our world. That's why when Brunei gained independence in 1984, it was ranked as one of the richest countries in the world. Brunei's government had so much money, they didn't know what to do with it. They spent tons of money on massive infrastructure projects and public services. Today, the government pays for almost all aspects of life. They completely cover all medical expenses, subsidize food and housing, and don't levy any taxes on Bruneian citizens. The government also employs the majority of the population. This all sounds like Brunei is a leisureful paradise. But that's not the full story. Since the government provides many people with their wages, innovation is limited, as most people don't feel the need to advance in more rigorous careers like being an engineer, lawyer, or doctor. This same problem has been encountered in other oil-rich nations like Saudi Arabia, who have taken drastic measures to increase innovation by cutting bureaucratic jobs. But even if you have a problem with the way that the job market is going in Brunei, you might not want to speak out about it. In Brunei, there is no freedom of speech, and some human rights are limited. Gruesome punishments like lashings and stonings are still practiced in the country. Speaking out against Brunei's ruler, the sultan, can land you in some hot water. As a result of these restrictions and a lack of innovation, Brunei has seen limited growth in its economy. Instead of diversifying into other sectors, as we explored in our Botswana video, Brunei has remained steadfastly reliant on oil. Because of this, the entire economy is at the whim of global oil prices, and growth has really been zero when you discount the global fluctuation of oil. This reliance could turn deadly, as BP has forecasted that Brunei will run out of oil in 2048, which could lead to the economic and social collapse of the country. The country's sultan is also exacerbating the problem. The sultan, Hassan al-Bolkiah, and his brother Jeffrey have come under controversy for their lavish spending habits. While most Bruneians have struggled to make ends meet, the brothers have spent their massive fortunes on hundreds of properties, planes, and yachts. And their most notorious purchases are their cars. The brothers own the largest private collection of cars in the world, with over 150 Rolls Royces and over 7,000 other luxury vehicles, valued at over $5 billion. All of the issues that we have discussed are massive, but can be fixed with Brunei's wealth. This could mean cutting government jobs, but Brunei needs to focus on the future to remain competitive in our modern world. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and learned something new about Brunei, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for our journey to the European nation of Bulgaria.